Hello folks, welcome back to Dishonored 2, and I'm curious about something. Okay, that's what I thought would happen, but it was worth a try. So we shouldn't be quite that murdery. Alright, let's get it in gear.
You ready yet?
Yep, I'm ready.
Let's set out for Karnak.
Oh, here's our stats. As you can see, we're going full motor. Well, we're already high chaos. Already high chaos. Okay, we found both paintings and a good chunk of the coins. Protected the printer. Replayed Coin of the Realm, took what gold we could. Robbed Dr. Giovanni. And locked him in the safe room. Okay, so we'll get those. Those are little side things. I don't think they really give you anything unless they are related to... Some of them are related to achievements, but aside from that. Good morning, world.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? Feels odd.
Oh, I'm sure it's perfectly normal. Nothing... Oh, I'm stuck in the... Oh.
What is this place? Where am I?
And, yes, you can jump off the platforms. Or miss the platforms. That's what happens sometimes.
I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Well, yes. This is the part that everyone wants.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days.
That's one way of putting
I
it.
never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become?
All of them.
15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
So you can do a no powers mode, but we just did that. And while I might try that sometime for my own enjoyment, we're going to accept the mark.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
Yeah, so Blink just puts you on the target. Far Reach, if you're standing, you've still got momentum. If you're crouched, you don't have forward momentum.
What is that? It feels familiar.
Oh, hey, remember the heart?
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
I don't remember if it was explained explicitly stated in the first or not. Alright, I want you on 4. There's no real reason to have it on 4 except on my first playthrough. It's basically just how things lined up on other playthroughs, and so I've got a little bit of muscle memory.
Who is Delilah, really? How could she? I don't understand.
So, we've got the Duke. We've got... I don't remember her name. I think it's Adrian or something. It's one of Delilah's lackeys. And we've got Jindash, who made the mechanical men. And... I'm guessing this is a witch. Or the Crown Killer. That might be the Crown Killer. And we have a rune shrine. Or a outsider shrine. So let's grab some more runes. That don't really look like any... Oh,
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
yes, she does. So, now we'll wake back up on the dreadful Wale. Insert your own sea shanties here if you like, folks.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father.
Oh yeah, we'll be dealing with blood
Megan
flies.
Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something.
She is.
But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
Alright, waking up. Letter from Emily. I thought that was me. Stay in Morley. Alright, so this is the travel log. So this is kind of your character's views. I will probably stuff all those into a bonus episode. So there's the boat that we found in the first episode. There's a guitar and a couple bone charms. Spent the night on deck with Megan and Anton. No, Sokolov. Sarkonan guitar. Goodbye, Karnaka. I feel like there's more there that I should understand, but I do not. Oh, right. So, well, first things first. Right. Yep. Underground black market shops. Yes. One per level, basically. You'll be doing the black market instead of Anton, like you did in the first movie. Or first game. Alright, so. Let's do some stuff. First, bone charms. Let's see what we've got. We own 2. We have Duelist Luck. And, oh, Void Favor. Yeah, we're going to want that. But we're going to come back to Bone Charms. Right, so remember when I said that the powers you had were cashed out and carried over to the next playthrough? Yeah, normally we would have 2 runes. Instead, we have 78. So we'll be able to basically start with almost all the powers that we want. Also, we can pick from Corvo powers and Emily powers. Some of them are both, but I believe Doppelganger is Emily, Shadow Walk is Emily, Bend Time is Corvo, Possession is Corvo. Both of them have Dark Vision. Wind Blast is Corvo. Devouring Swarm might be both. Domino, I don't remember what Domino is. But first things first. So, Far Reach. We want pull objects. We'll wait on that. We want pull enemies. I got a lot of use out of pull enemies. We also want some physical things. So let's boost our agility. Give us a rapid sprint. Less falling damage. On a peaceful run, we wouldn't use this, but we are going to use it on our murder hobo. So there, now anyone we kill disintegrates. I don't want blood flies. We also want bone charm crafting, because we are going to be doing a lot of bone charms. Mainly because we want... Bloodthirst, I'll wait on. Reflexes, I will take. We want bone charm crafting because that gives us bone charms that we want, basically. That will make combat a little easier. I honestly didn't really like that. That was a little too off. We want to throw objects further, and we want to break down doors. Right. So, as you can see, we spent a lot on physical enhancements. So we've got our Far Reach, right. I'm going to want Shadow Walk. And that lets us go through rat tunnels. We will want Dark Vision. Yeah, why not? That's only 2 points. Possession, Bend Time. We actually do want Blink. There are times that Blink is preferable to Far Reach. Let's see what else we have. Devouring Swarm. Yeah, okay, we'll take Domino. And these upgrades just increase the number of people that you can link. Link up to 4 enemies. If I had Doppelganger, I could create a Doppelganger and then link people to the Doppelganger and then kill the Doppelganger. Seems kind of roundabout to me. Mesmerize, I will go ahead and grab Mesmerize. It's a handy panic button. And these are all increasing the number of people. So there we go. That will work for now. We've used almost all our runes. So we're going to have to... Okay. So we want Blink on 2. We want Sleep Darts on 3, but we don't have Sleep Darts, so... Oh well. 5 is the Heart. 6 is Shadow Walk. 7 is See Things. 8 will be something else. 9 is Domino. And 10 is Mesmerize. Pretty neat, huh? So we got Gun. This is, yeah, like I said, that's Blink. This will be Sleep Darts. 4 is, yeah. 5 is the Heart.
Yes, there is more here than corruption and pain. Don't despair. There is goodness here too.
Not if I can have anything to say about it. Shadow Walk. Dark Vision. Okay, there's nothing there. Yep, there's a rune. We'll get that rune. Now, Bone Charms. Whoops, wrong button. Bone Charms. Yeah, we have no raw whale bone. So we're going to sacrifice. Oh. Do. Or sacrifice existing runes to gain a significant amount of raw whalebone. Oh, I didn't realize that it went both ways. Oh, that's handy. Anyway, yeah, we don't have enough whalebone to do a 4-trait. In fact, we don't have enough whalebone to do anything yet. We will. Soon. Just not right now. Okay, maintenance list. Repair the things that got busted up in Anton's room when he was taken. It's been weeks now. Okay, scratch that. Unblock the storage door. Okay. Alright, so. But if we look over here, look at that. There's a hatch. Oh. Yeah, I know you need to sell those things to get money, but... There. Storage room unblocked. Ooh, incendiary bolts. Those are always good to have. A reflection on my journey to the something continent. Generic lore. There's nothing else in here, it looks like. You know, some bottles and stuff. We're gonna go, let's see, nothing here. We're gonna go all the way up. Achievement for listening to audio things, and I have missed some. Dreadful Whale accounting. Okay.
Dunwall seems so far away. I'll come back soon, Father. I promise.
Empty bottles. This seems to be where Meg sleeps. Alright, so... Oop, get some more of those. Nothing much up here. So back downstairs we go.
What would we have done in the old days? All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say.
You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Yeah, I'm not ready to talk yet. We won't go in there for a while. The Shindari gift.
We've been en route for 2 weeks. The Duke's probably not back from Dunwall yet. If we're lucky, the Howlers will be distracted by some score they're working.
Oh. Yeah, I can't even show anything yet because we don't have the whalebone.
Karnaca looks pretty from a distance, but it's a city on the way down. And the blood flies are bad this year.
Look at that in a minute. We'll look at that in a minute. Crossbow bolts, always useful. Especially for this playthrough. Normally they'd be less useful. There's Anton's room.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the dreadful Wale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
Investigation notes. Fluxions, we already saw that. Another book in me. Exotic elements, groups of 3 or fewer, they're harmless. Rapid movement. Nest can be broken apart. Quite susceptible to fire. Corpses. Causing wings to drop off. Largely restricted to the south. Those are important pieces of information. Like there is a dead bloatfly right there. Or bloodfly. So there they are. As you can see, they're quite big. We will get to know them very well. We will see a lot of them. Largely because there are shortcuts that use them. And at least on this difficulty level, they're not that bad. Although I have to say, I thought there was a little bit more whalebone to be found. However, we're not quite ready to start the briefing. So we gotta go down here. Wow, that could have been smoother. But that's okay, because we'll just go down to the galley. Alright. So now we've got 4 runes. runes. And it's like, do I want to do that? I don't know if it'd be worth it. Because it's not like I've got any runes to sacrifice for whalebone, but I think I will pick it up because I'll probably get more runes soon enough.
Alright, you've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. Alright. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Alright, so we're not done yet.
Mortimer Ramsey. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch.
Yep, now he's locked and will starve to death. Alright, so yeah, that cloaked person in the void was going to be was the Crown Killer. Oh, okay. It's Dr. Hypatia.
This Dr. Hypatia. She seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire. I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father and said Theodanus was a good man. Delilah. My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world.
Oh, it's true.
So the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect. Sokolov seems so much older now. It looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage station.
Alright, so that's that.
Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Because Anton painted it. Okay, nothing special there. Oh, hey. Hello, bird. Can't grab you. So we got the boat. And we do not have the whalebone for bone charm crafting, but we will have that soon. Alright, so yeah, whatever. And of course there's a lot of lore and maps. We're not going to go over all of them. We haven't found any maps yet. Most of the maps are not particularly useful, to my mind. So we've got mission items. This is always going to highlight because we've always got the signet ring, so it always pops up as a new one. I don't understand why. Our gold did not carry over because we've only got 1,700 crown. That's runes, I believe. So we've got 3 mana potions and 10 healing potions. We don't have any mission clues yet, and just generic objectives. Obviously, we can't do this stuff on where we are. Oh, that's convenient. The game's saving. So, next week, we will begin Mission 2, which is our first mission with actual powers. By and large, all the missions are kind of divided in half. Like the last one was, where you had half of the mission in the tower, escaping, and then the other half was getting to the boat. So, for instance, this upcoming mission, the first half will be in town, and that's where the black market will be, and that's where a lot of side things are. And then the second half of the mission will be actually in the Institute, where we're going, so that we can get to track down the Crown Killer and talk to the doctor and, you know, all that stuff. So, Station and then Institute. In Chapter 3, basically it works out to town, destination. So, probably what we'll be doing is probably 2 videos per chapter, and depending, I may do these interstitial ones as their own episode, because a lot of times they've got a lot of talking or a lot of things to look at and read, and some of them will have void episodes. So we'll see how it goes. Probably 20 to 25 videos for the game. There's only 8 or 9 chapters. It's not a very long game. I think my peaceful playthrough was 4 hours of game time. So not too bad. And then at the end, I will have, bonus videos where we go through these journals. I have a save of a low chaos Emily run and a save of a high chaos Corvo run, so we can do bonus episodes of those endings so you can see what they look like. And if I'm feeling really froggy, I will try to blitz my way through a low chaos Corvo run to show those endings too, so we can have the 4 primary endings. I don't know if I'll have time to do that, but I might be able to. No promise. You might only get 3 of 4. So, with all that being said and done, and with our game conveniently saving for us, I think I'm ready to cut it here. So until next time, folks, have a good one.